Good morning, everyone. Once again, this is Black Forex coming to you with another market analysis video, currency breakdown. But before we get started to break down this currency pair and this chart, we have to state that this video is for educational purposes only. This is not financial advice. But we all know why you guys are here. You guys are here to find good, credible Forex content that can help improve your ability as a trader and to help put some extra money in your pocket, especially in these troubling economic times. Why do the hard work? We'll do the hard work for you. We'll get to doing all the research and breaking down what's happening with each currency. All you have to do is subscribe, like, and share our content and our videos. Subscribing will let you be up to keep you updated to all our Forex, Black Forex content that we're putting out there, and you can be able to get notifications for when our videos drop. Also, liking and sharing gives us traction to our YouTube channel and to our content so we can continue to build a community of profitable traders. Because I'm pretty sure everybody who's watching this video who's traded Forex, especially if you traded Forex for some time, has has won a trade. You have won a trade, but the issue is consistency. Okay, you want to be a consistent, profitable trader, and our goal at Black Forex here on YouTube is to build a community of consistently profitable traders. Okay, you want to be able to trade any market, any season, and that's what we here do at Black Forex is to give you the content, to give you the tools, so you can be a consistent, profitable trader. Okay. And with that being said, let us dive into what's happening with this chart and this currency pair. First, starting with the currency pair, you know, Black Forex, we're big on fundamentals before we get into what is happening on the technical analysis. Okay, so let us start with happening with the euro. Okay, so the euro is actually technically classified as strong because we did have the German 10-year bond the 10-year bond come out, and the numbers actually came out higher than it was previously. Okay, but we're going to have to take that with a grain of salt because we do have several dark clouds hanging over the euro due to what's hanging over the entire European continent's economy. Okay, we have the destabilization of the entire European continent's economy due to the war being fought on Russia and Ukraine. That is the first dark cloud. The second dark cloud is the sanctions. Okay, we're starting to see we see a reversal negative effect of the sanctions that's being placed against Russia for its war against Ukraine. Okay, so every time they place sanctions against Russia, it is immediately backfiring and actually hurting them worse than is actually hurting Russia. But it looks like these are the decisions that they're going to stick to doing at the expense of their own economy. Okay, so that's another dark cloud hanging over it as well. And then also we have the dark cloud of inflation. Inflation is being further catalyzed by economic woes related to the destabilization of the European continent's economy and geopolitics that is affecting gas. Okay, the Russian sanctions on gas drastically affected Western Europe's ability to consistently get oil and natural gases for its countries, which is also catalyzing its inflation. Okay, so despite whatever good news that comes out about the euro, okay, we're going to see a weakening of the euro with slight uptakes in the strength of euro periodically, but we're going to continue to see a weakening of the euro. Only time we'll start to see true traction and strength start to gain with the euro is if we see a ceasefire or halt in hostilities between the Russian and Ukrainians, which in turn will allow the European continent's economy to start to stabilize. And once that starts to stabilize, they can start to deal with the inflation and the high gas prices as well. Okay, so that's a lot of things that need to happen before the euro can actually start to get some type of traction in gaining strength. So is it possible? Yes, it's possible. Is it probable? Not too likely in the near distant future. Okay, now let us discuss what's happening with the USD. The USD is actually one of our stronger currencies coming into the mid part of this trading week. Prior to making this video, we did have some PPI news come out that was very good. That news was better than what it was forecast and better than was previously. We did have some CPI news come out 8:30 yesterday. Eastern time prior to the opening of the New York session. This news Basically, the CPI news can be interpreted that we're having a stagnation or peaking in inflation in America, and we're going to eventually start to see that dark cloud of inflation of America once it stagnates starts to shrink. First, it stagnates, it peaks, then it shrinks. Okay. And then also coupled with that, we've been having a lot of good news coming out about the US dollar, more positive news, way more positive news than negative news. So we have that coming out about the US dollar as well. Then on top of that, we're starting to see a drop in gas prices, which is also strengthening the US dollar as well, to try to get a better understanding of the non-traditional relationship between oil and gas that was brought about through the geopolitics that is affecting oil prices around the world. I would strongly suggest you watch the USD CAD video so you can get an understanding of that because we go into great detail about it. Okay, now with all that said, let's now get to the charts. I know it's a lot, but you got to bear with me because this is the stuff that's going to keep you consistently profitable. Okay, so as we can see, we was ranging for a little bit, okay, with this part being a low part of our range, this part being a high part of our range, this part being the lower extreme, this part being the upper extreme, okay? And we clearly broke through that lower extreme area, going down, going down, going down, which is basically just a weakening of the euro and the rapid gaining strength of the USD. And we're continuing to go down, okay? So we're going to eventually see a push up because you're not going to make as much money selling at this price as you would selling here or selling here, okay? So wait for the pullback, which is going to come. So we're eventually going to see a push up to either this area here or this area here just before we start to see another push down, okay? So one of the three scenarios that we may have is we have range, 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 slight pathetic push up, then come down. We may push up here, here, range, 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 and then come down. We are going to see a push up first range, and before we continue to go down, I strongly suggest you wait for that pullback to come in before you place your short position if you choose to trade this currency pair. Okay, hope that information was helpful for you guys. Happy trading.